Hello and welcome back to some more MotoGP 21 and part 2 of our career mode with LCR Honda Castrol team in the MotoGP class. Thank you very much for the incredible support on part 1. I'm really happy that you enjoyed the video yesterday. I know I never claim to be the best at the game. I know a few people had a good chuckle, which is awesome. You know, I'm not playing this game to be serious about it and try and dominate the sport. I'm just having a bit of fun with it, and it certainly was in the last episode. Today we've got another go around Losail circuit. We are doing the Grand Prix of Doha this time rather than Qatar. So continuing the 2021 official calendar, we are going straight into it once again. And you know me, I'm a crazy man and go straight into qualifying. So let's go straight into it then.
Welcome to Qatar. We're joining you live from the Losail circuit. The first qualifying session is about to begin, and getting through to the second phase is going to be a real battle. As you can see, the weather here in Losail is living up to its excellent reputation, and the riders will be able to count on great weather for the whole session.
So here we go then. Ready and raring to go into the race, and down in Q2 is the usual lot really. Let's see if we can do any better this time. Here we go. Our first flying lap of the weekend. What's it going to be? We were setting sort of 159s last time. We come up to the line, it's a 159 flat pretty much on our first run, and that's not too bad, so definitely in with a chance, I think, of getting through to Q2. You just got to try and absolutely nail the perfect lap, but we certainly have a lot more confidence on the not only the brakes but the turning and just the circuit in general, I think. Well, here we come up to the line. What's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be a 58. And we come through and it is a 158.1. Very happy with that. And, well, we go very wide. Oliveira has gone quicker than us there. But currently second and currently heading through to Q2 as it stands. We'll come in. We'll fit a new set of tyres and see how we get on. Well, this has been our best lap by far of the 2 weekends, to be honest with you. And here we come up to the line. This is going to be an excellent lap. Here we come. What's it going to be? It's a 157.1, which is 0.4 quicker than anyone else so far. So it looks like we could be sailing through to Q2. What an improvement this has been, and you can just see we just seem to have so much more confidence in the bike this weekend, and I'm not really sure where it's come from because I'm not playing this straight after the last episode. I've had a day off the game and I've just come back fresh, and the bike just seems to handle a lot better, but yeah, it's a positive start.
You can see on your screens now are the times from that first qualifying session, and remember, the fastest 2 riders have earned a place in the second qualifier, and that should start any moment now.
And there you go then, we are through to Q2. Ourselves and Alish Espargaro are through. Paul Espargaro finishes 3rd. Valentino Rossi a very disappointing 5th in Q1. So
the first qualifying session is over, and now we're back with live coverage of the second part, where the 12 riders with the best times from free practice and qualifying 1 take each other on.
So here we go for Q2 then. Surely we can't think about pole position, can we? Well then, here we come up to the final corner, which is always very, very important, and just gone a little bit wide there, but it does give us a sort of better exit onto the next lap. What we're going to do, so we had a 157.1 in the last qualifying session, only a 150 8.6, and that's only enough for second position at the moment. But we'll see how we get on in the second lap here. Okay, a much better exit onto the final straight this time. And you can see, look how much time we're making up. Here we come, up to the line. What's it going to be? It's a 1:57.6, which is a pretty good time. And that's enough for 6th position currently. Just off Bagnaia ahead, but we'd be very, very happy with 6th position, of course. Dropped down to 7th now, but very encouraging signs. We've got about 8 minutes left, so we'll get back into the pits, fresh set of boots. We'll see how we get on. Well, we're coming up to the line. It's not going to be much, if any, better. No, it's exactly the same time.
The second and final qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today. Thank you for joining us, and tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP.
Well, what a pity. Marc Marquez will start on pole position. We got Fabio Quartararo starting second, Joan Mir starting third with Alex Rins in fourth. We've got Maverick Vinales starting fifth, Jack Miller sixth, Johan Zarco in seventh, Francisco Bagnaia in eighth. We start ninth with Jorge Martin in 10th, with Morbidelli 11th, and Aleix Espargaro in 12th position. So let's get into the race. Come on!
Greetings to all our viewers from the peninsula of Qatar. The floodlights that light up the Losail circuit are on, and any moment now the MotoGP bikes will be revving their engines. Once again, as is customary at this track, we're looking forward to great weather for the Grand Prix, with temperatures that shouldn't cause any tyre problems.
Okay, so here we go then.
We're moving now to the grid, where the MotoGP riders are ready to start the race. The tension is sky high, but these guys are seasoned pros. They can withstand any kind of pressure.
I think, to be honest with you, we might well go hard tyres. Just because I think, you know, we really suffered towards the end last time with the consumption. So let's go out there, let's put the hard tyres on and see how we get on. It's an experiment at the end of the day. Yeah, I forget that you have to press start race in the bottom corner. Well, here we go. Marc Marquez starting on pole, as you see. So a lot of riders are going for mediums and hards. So I don't think we're absolutely crazy. We've got a few soft tyres towards the back of the field, but not too much. So here we go, ready for the lights.
Shortly here in Doha, with the riders ready to compete on this amazing floodlit racetrack.
It's lights out and away we go here for the Grand Prix of Doha. It's not the best start off the grid, but we're off the grid safely and coming round the first corner. We have been wiped out straight away, so we'll use one of our 3 rewinds for the Grand Prix, because that's rather rude. Well, I'm going to have to use number 2 here. For some reason, we just can't turn in to that first corner. Right, let's try again. Just going to take it nice and easy. Down to 18th position. I mean, that is a terrible first corner. It's completely the opposite of what you'd expect in F1. But hey, if we can find the pace that we had in the Grand Prix last time, we should at least finish in the points. Oh my word, that's somebody off the bike. I'm not entirely sure who it was, but we're not doing too badly. A little bit of a bulldozer Hanard move there, but we're up to 11th place. We got Miguel Oliveira down outside, and we managed to come back over and play that very, very nicely. Everybody goes straight back through and we've been wiped out. So our third and final rewind. We might as well take it back a little bit and hope that we can hold off Miggy this time. Very nearly went into the back of us. That's why I sort of took evasive action and extended track limits. I mean, that was Miggy's fault, I think. He threw it down the inside and we've lost loads of positions there. That is a huge shame. Well, there's been a few crashes on this opening lap. But we still have a decent chance for some points. If we can get these tyres warm and up the temperature, we'll be fine. And after the end of the first lap, we finish inside the points, which, you know, after how crazy it was, we're thankful for that. Well, we're battling with the doctor now. Valentino, Rossi just ahead of us on track. And we are, in theory, on a quicker bike than him because we have been outperforming Rossi so far. There was a crash further behind, but we are past Rossi now. Back up into 11th position, so doing much better than the opening Grand Prix yesterday. While somebody's off the bike, we went a little bit wide. I don't know who that was. Quartararo, I think. So that is a big championship contender off the bike. And we're having a look at Martin now. This is a sector where we just got to stay close, and we know our straight line speed is pretty strong. We go down the inside, a little bit of argy-bargy, but we are looking okay, and we do go around the outside, so we are up to 9th place now. Oh, well, there's two guys that have just went off the bike. Zarco and Jack Miller, so we're up to 7th now. We literally watched that happen. They just took a little bit too much curb and they're out. And well, that's two more contenders that are just going to lose more points now. And we're got a really decent gap to the people behind. We are in an excellent position here. Oh, there's been another crash. I don't know who it is, but there has been another crash. But yeah, we need to make sure that we're just holding our concentration. That was very nearly our own little incident there. I'm surprised we didn't get a warning for that. I suppose we did back off and just keep it flawed. But this is looking very, very nice for us now. As we come to the final corner. And we are now heading into the second half of this Grand Prix. We're at the halfway mark. We're coming up to the line. What's it going to be? A 1:58 flat, which is the fastest lap of the race so far. You can see we are closing in on the top 4 here. Marquez is not too far ahead. He was, of course, the pole sitter. And what a turnaround in form! But somebody else is down. Goodness me, it's this corner. And that was Morbidelli, I think. That's gone. Might be wrong. I think it was though, and now we're up to 6th. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen. That corner is just a huge issue for the AI at the moment. I don't remember that many incidents there in the first Grand Prix, although, to be honest, I was concentrating more on keeping the bike on the track than who else was crashing. But we're up to 6th and looking very, very good. Oh, somebody else down. That's Marc Marquez. I can't believe this. Wow, we're up to 5th now. And well, I don't think Marc Marquez will stay behind us for long, but that is another big moment, and all that means for us is that Alex Rins, who's within sight, is what stands between us and a potential podium here, which would be insane on our second race. This really has been a strong performance. Okay then, here we are then, coming on to the final lap of the race. We're not really going to take any risks whatsoever. Just going to try and pressure Bagnaia into making a mistake here. And there you go, he does make a mistake. That same corner. And we're up to 4th now. What a race this has been. Well, here we come then, up to the final corner. Not too much happening on this final lap. But Marc Marquez is right behind us. It's going to be a drag race to the line. I think we're going to win it. Doing a good old wheelie over the line. And we finish 4th. That is a brilliant performance. And with the fastest lap as well.
Celebrations on the podium. Let's take a look at the final results in the MotoGP class.
Well, absolutely brilliant. Joan Mir once again wins the Grand Prix of Doha. Vinales finishes 2nd with Rins in 3rd. We finish 4th. Marquez in 5th. Takaki Nakagami, a brilliant 6th place. Marini 7th. Bagnaia 8th. Rossi in 9th. Espargaro 10th. Petrucci finishes a brilliant 11th from the back of the grid. Quartararo finishes 12th. Alex Marquez finishes 13th. Jack Miller in 14th, with Franco Morbidelli rounding out the top 15. So looking at the Riders' Championship, we move up to 8th position at the moment. Very, very good indeed. 9th position, just below Valentino Rossi, who I think, you know, if we can aim to beat Rossi this season, I think that would be a good, positive season. In second, in the team championship, we have Castrol now up to 6th place, which is very, very good. And we've got 16 points on the board. Looking at the constructors then, Honda are currently in 4th. We'd like to get that obviously up to beat Suzuki in the end. So a very, very good Grand Prix. We get ourselves some points. And some very, very good levels of reputation. I think they're very, very happy with that. We should get a load of fans as well, which is good. There you go, some more credits, which is nice to see, into our bank account, which is cool. There you go. Nice. Very, very nice. So, next time out, which will be tomorrow at 5 PM UK time, we have got the Portuguese Grand Prix around Portimao, and I'm really looking forward to that because, of course, it's an F1 circuit, and, you know, we're not going to be getting it from releasing F1 2021, so it'll be nice to give it a go in MotoGP 21. really can't wait to get into it. So if you have enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more MotoGP content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.